guys, welcome back to the channel, Bob's Exotic Reptiles. We don't have any egg cutting videos because I actually cut the eggs without the video, but I am going to show the results. Let me know if you guys like it better this way, or would you prefer watching me actually cutting the eggs and then seeing after. So I got 3 clutches to show. The first one is actually just going to be all supers. It was a super, that was a deep purple passion that I bred to a mystic. And here's one of the results. Now this one here is what I believe to be not only a really cool silver looking animal. How's that color looking on there? Does it look
nice.
Like what it looks like in person?
It looks lighter on camera than it actually is.
Okay.
But it looks really nice.
Let me see if I can. It's like almost
Yeah,
no
that's
pattern,
good.
but man, it's just like silvery whitish tones. But I believe this to be a deep purple passion. So that's going to be, actually the mother was Mystic, and the father was a deep purple passion. Technically a deep purple passion is Mojave, Phantom, and Pastel. But as we all know, Phantom and Mystic are basically the same. I think they're identical genes. They were just, you know, named from different people. So at the end of the day, this is going to be a Mojave, Pastel, Phantom, yes, or a deep purple passion. Yes.
Pastel, Mojave, Mystic.
Yeah, what did it?
Because you said the mom was a Mystic.
Yeah, but Mystic and Phantom are the same. Do you regret saying that now?
No, I know they're the same, but if you're saying the mom's a Mystic, you should keep the name Mystic instead of changing the Phantom.
Okay, but the dad is Phantom. What if it took the Phantom and not the Mystic, even though they're identical? Alright. Alright, so here's another baby here. This one here is a, well, we'll do, it's actually, here we go. It's a Pastel Super Mystic, or identically
Sorry,
the
guys.
same thing, which would be a Pastel Super Phantom, or a Pastel Mystic Phantom. Either way, it's a super. You know what? We're just going to call it Phantom. Even though there's Mystic, they're both identical, and even though I try to keep them separate, you know, we're just going to keep going with. We're going to call everything Phantom. So it's a Pastel Super Phantom. And this one here, I believe, is just a Super Phantom. And, you know, I didn't even say what the other ones were as far as males and females. This one's a male. But these are very cool. They actually hold that color as adults. They don't fade or brown out or anything like that. They look really nice as an adult.
And they have bluish silver eyes.
Yeah, they kind of got eyes almost like a bell, like a Blue-Eyed Lucy. So,
It's hard to pick up on the camera.
yeah. And this one here is another, what I believe to be another deep purple passion. This one you can actually kind of see some of the pattern coming through a little bit. So if you like a little bit of pattern, this one has a little bit coming through. Has like a really faint yellowish thin dorsal stripe. I don't know if you can see that on the camera.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, can you? So yeah, another very cool looking animal. This is a girl. And all of these are going to be available. They're going to be at the Daytona show. And then this one here is another Super Mystic Pastel, or Pastel Super Mystic. Or, nope, we were calling them Phantoms.
Get it right.
Yeah, so it's a Pastel Super Phantom.
This one's probably my favorite out of the clutch because I just like the way it looks.
Yeah, it kind of has like a little bit of fading, a little bit on the dorsal in some areas.
It's just unique.
Yeah. Can never get tired of patching these guys. Alright, and was this the very last one out of that clutch? Okay, here is another, I believe, deep purple passion. And this one does not really have any pattern that you can see. I kind of like the way these look.
That's a female right there too.
Oh, is it? Okay. It's got a little bit of blushing right here on the back of the head. But no matter what you breed this to, you can breed it to... If you bred this to a normal, then everything's going to come out looking like... Or everything's going to come out Phantom or Mystic. They're both the same, but... Oh, no, my bad. You also have...
Pastel.
No, this one here is actually Mojave in Phantom and Pastel. So you're either going to get Phantoms or Mojaves. Okay, so that was that clutch, which that clutch there was number 12. And we're going to move on to number clutch 13. This one's pretty interesting. This is kind of like a new gene that was actually proven to have a super in it. It's a very new gene. Not a lot of combos been made with it. And I'll find a picture and put a picture of what the super looks like right here. So that's the super version of that. And I will not have any supers anytime in the near future because I'm just now hatching females for myself. This one here, is this the one? Okay, this is actually just a normal. So this came out of that clutch. Or no, you know what? You know, you got to excuse me a little bit because it's such a new gene. It's called Coco.
Hold on, I'm bouncing it around, so you're not the...
Alright.
It's...
Whoa, you're making everybody dizzy. Alright, so Coco is such a new gene. I'm still trying to figure out how to you know, pick it apart. The single gene is kind of a subtle gene, but it is darker. This one might be a Coco, just because it does seem a little darker. If I can find a normal to compare it to, you would see. But yeah, I'm thinking that is a Coco because if you look at the way the alien's head, that looks a little different than just a normal, and it does look darker and a little bit wider on the alien on the dorsal stripe. So I think that is just a single gene Coco. All right, now so this one here, I'm gonna flip it around. This is a yellow belly Coco, I believe. Yellow belly Coco. To me, it looks a little more than just yellow belly. I may be off on that. It could be just a yellow belly. I'm still learning the whole Coco gene. By the way, the pairing on this, it was a leopard to a Coco yellow belly. So it was a pretty simple pairing, but like I said, the Coco and yellow belly mix kind of throws me off a little bit because it's such a new gene. But I want to say Coco yellow belly just because of the bronzy looking colors on that one there. This one here, hope I have that. This one is a Coco. Okay, this one I can almost guarantee is just a single gene Coco, and what I'm told on a single gene Coco is if you see that belly, how it's a little dirty, that's one way you can tell. I'm not sure on the yellow belly though, so I gotta talk to the person I got the Coco from and ask him about that. But I can almost guarantee this is probably most likely a single gene Coco. Okay, so the next clutch after this, I'm going to show you that and show you what Coco does a little different. Now this one here, I believe is also a single gene Coco. It's got a little bit of the dirty belly there. And then I'm not sure how well it looks on camera, but the darks
looks really dark.
It's almost like a dark where it looks like it's pushing to have an iridescence. Kind of dark, if that makes sense. So I believe this is another single gene Coco. Okay, here's another one that I have well, I didn't even mark this tub yet as far as what I think it might be. But looking at it again now, I know it's a yellow belly. It doesn't have the dirtiness inside. So I know for 100% it is a yellow belly. As far as it being Coco, I don't know yet. It could be. It does seem a little dark and a little bronzy looking. So hopefully in another couple sheds and couple conversations, I will know a little bit better on that one there. Okay, so now this one here, this is the one that I believe is a coco leopard. Now that is very, I already did that one. Yeah. That's a coco leopard from what I can tell. It does have the belly there, and it's just a little darker. I've hatched out some other leopards from this leopard, and it didn't look as dark as these. I know there's different variations, but the head on this looks very dark, and the blacks on it look very dark. And something that I've noticed, the coco again has almost that black color where it's borderline iridescence. So that's what I believe this one here to be. And now for the last one in the clutch, which I think really came out nice.
Which is the keeper.
Yeah, I'm going to be hanging on to this one. Now this one, I believe, is the leopard coco yellow belly. It's got the, you can obviously tell the yellow belly and the leopard. Now look at the belly on this thing. That's almost like a acid confusion belly, kind of. Now I know there are some leopard combos that do that, and I did compare this to some other yellow belly leopards that I just happened to scroll through on like Morph Market and stuff, and other pictures I seen. But I believe this guy to be all three genes. And I do have some other clutches in the incubator that we're waiting to hatch with the coco gene, so we're going to see what it looks like with cinnamon and cinnamon Mojave. So this one here, I'm going to hold it down here. This is the clutch number 14. This one was a champagne to the same male. The male was a coco yellow belly. This one I think is just a normal. I don't know, it's got a little bit of the busyness on the belly. I don't think it's a yellow belly. If it's a yellow belly, it's a very, very subtle yellow belly. But it might just be a normal. Now we're going to look into some of these other ones. This one here, this is a champagne yellow belly. And I've looked at, you know, just looking at different champagne chocolate combos, because some people say that coco resembles chocolate a little bit, but the super on a coco is a little darker than the chocolate super, at least in the ones that I've seen. I mean, I know there's different variances and stuff. So that one there, what I can tell, is champagne yellow belly. These guys are moving around. Okay, now we're going to get into what I think, I could be wrong, but this is a coco champagne and possibly yellow belly. I don't know if yellow belly is in this or if it's not in this, but I know for sure it's a coco champagne. Somebody else I talked to put a coco to a champagne and they had the same results in color in the pied look. So I actually got a few of these. So there's this one here. This is a different one of the clutch mates. Same looking pied look, very nice coloring. I hope those colors stay that way. Okay, and here's another one. Well, here's I think this is just another champagne yellow belly here. I thought I'd just throw that one out real quick. Alright, so here's another one of the, oh wait, one more here. I forgot about this one. I got a lot of champagnes in this clutch. This one I'm not really sure what this is, to be honest with you. I don't know. It's got a little bit of the ringer in the back, but I didn't see many yellow belly champagnes do that. But the coloring on it's kind of light, so maybe it's, I don't know. We're still trying to figure that one out. Okay, here's the last two, which I think are some of the coolest looking ones. This one here, I believe, again like the others, is a champagne coco yellow belly. And the reason why I say yellow belly in there is because this one I know is a champagne yellow belly, because I looked at several different pictures to compare, and just by going off of the colors. And this guy's a little squirmy. Sometimes this fake carpet or fake grass gets him going a little bit too. Now this is probably one of my favorites in the clutch. This, I think, is a coco champagne without the yellow belly. Because look how much darker it is. Let me put these other two away. But see, it's so much darker. So I think, and this is still early on in this project, so a lot of my assumptions could be wrong. But we're thinking that has everything, well, it's a cocoa champagne. And these guys are squirming out of the tub and everything. So, anyways, that's those 3 clutches right there. So I didn't do the egg cutting. Let me know if you guys prefer to skip through that, or do you prefer watching the egg cutting? And let me know what you think about the coco gene. Excuse me. I do have 2 more clutches coming. One's in the incubator. Actually, they're both in the incubator. I think one's due to hatch like in the next couple of weeks. The other one just laid the egg, so we're probably, still a month and a half out from that. But thanks again for watching, and we'll see you soon.